Hi, how you doing? Danny Harris here again with another top tip to help you drive your golf sales. And today I've got one tip that's going to really, it's such a simple thing, but it's going to save you a fortune and make you loads more money and get you a much better return if you've ever run Facebook ads or are even thinking about running some Facebook ads. And it's a very simple tip. As you may be aware from a previous video, over the last weekend, I did what they call the London to Brighton bike ride, 56 miles of me and a friend of mine going cycling from London to Brighton. Neither of us are particularly fit, to be fair, and it's a big charity fundraiser, but it was a great day. And what I'm doing this week is just to show you how easy many of these things are. Each of the tips that I give you for each day this week, I'll be sharing with you something that you can learn from that bike ride. And today, as I say, it's all about Facebook ads, and it's one really simple thing that's really going to change what you do if you're running your Facebook ads. You see, when I signed up to the London to Brighton bike ride, I obviously liked a Facebook page that is all to do with a bike ride. Now, the way that Facebook's, what they call the news feed algorithm works, is it basically tracks everything you do. And then it gives people who are trying to advertise to you loads of scope on options of what to advertise or who to advertise to. So, for example, if you're somebody that likes lots of fishing-based pages and I want to sell fishing equipment, then I will target people who like fishing. You would think there is a twist on this about to come. If I'm somebody that likes golf, I would advertise to people who like golf. Oh no, that is where your mistake comes. So let me explain to you why that's wrong and it doesn't work. So as I say, I have liked a post or a page for the London to Brighton bike ride. Therefore, I am tagged by Facebook as somebody that likes cycling. Now, don't get me wrong, I enjoyed it, but I am not a long-term cyclist. If you're trying to sell bikes or cycling equipment or whatever it happens to be, I'm probably not the right person to advertise to, because I've bought a bike once. I don't really have any great interest in it. I've only got a slight passing interest for one sort of specific period of time. But it's the same with golf. If you sort of target people that just like golf, they might have just once clicked on a post that was something to do with the Masters or Tiger Woods or whatever it happens to be. But all of these things have tagged those people as people who like golf. So what do you do about this then, I'm guessing, is the question. And I'll show you very simply. This is basically a, if I can get my screen to, why is this not working? This is basically your ads platform in Facebook. If this will load for me and do me a favor, because this could be quite slow. So right, once we're into the ads platform, let's suppose we're just looking for traffic. We've set up our ad as it should be. We now come to the ad set level, which is where we decide who we are showing the advert to. So where do you want them to live, age, sex, location, and all of this sort of stuff. And at this point, we come to this bit, which is detailed targeting. Include people who match at least one of these things. Now, there's a few options we can put in here. And if we type in golf, we've got golf. Now, that would be the sensible thing to do when you're trying to sell to golf people. But just within the UK alone, it says here, look, there's 5.5 million people that this post could potentially be reached by at the moment. Now, that's 5.5 million people. I would imagine of those 5.5 million, probably only 1 million of them actually play golf. So you really want to get rid of the 4.5 million. I'm not sure the exact numbers on this post, but you get the idea. The same as some of these 5.5 million are the same to golf as I am to cycling. So I'm just kind of a passing customer. And you're never going to sell a great deal of golf to your passing customers. You have to get the real golf fans. So what do we do instead? Okay, so let's just get rid of golf as a target. And to start with, we would just type in the name of any golf-based equipment manufacturer. For some reason, I always start with FootJoy. It's just a good brand that I like. Make sure if this pops up as an option, you get rid of that and you make sure you put in FootJoy. So this is FootJoy appears at the bottom. So we just click on that, and now FootJoy is in my interests, okay? So now my reach has gone down massively. It's only going to be 3,800 people, which is too low. But then if we go to this button here, which is suggestions, And all of a sudden, we get all of the different manufacturers that appear. So we just click on these different ones. There's Ping, there's Titleist, there's Callaway. We don't really want Professional Golfer. There's a good reason why we don't want that. We have got Bridgestone, Cleveland. And now, okay, so we've just put in 6 different major manufacturers. And suddenly our reach is only just short of 700 is on our potential reach. But the thing is, because these people are actually interested in the manufacturers and the equipment that golfers use, they are much more likely, these people, to be actual golfers instead of just passing people, as I was with the cycle race. And if you start to advertise to these people, you'll get a much better return because you've got a much more targeted group of people that are much more likely to buy your products and the things you are selling. I hope that makes sense. As always, if you want some more top tips, come and join us in the Facebook group, Drive Your Golf Sales. And over the next couple of days, I will put out a new one of these London to Brighton bike ride based marketing tips to help you drive your golf sales. Hope you're well. Speak to you soon. Bye-bye.